the 80s trivia. 80s pop culture trivia game flashback to the most radical decade of all time. I'm gonna switch off. Here's the 90s one. This is 90s pop culture trivia game. The 90s trivia game. That's all that and a bag of chips. Oh, and it says hella 90s. The 80s one says, like totally 80s. Okay, so I'll start out with an 80s question. I'll probably do a few, like maybe 2 to 4, and then I'll go to the other decade. Okay. When MTV launched on August 1st, 1981, what was the first and somewhat ironic video ever played on the 24-hour music channel? The answer is Video Killed the Radio Star. That is a bit ironic. Video killed the radio star. My computer's over there making a lot of noise. Sorry about that. For a double or nothing question, who sang that song? Who sang Video Killed the Radio Star? I accidentally just showed you the answer. It's the Bugle. Is it the Buggles or the Bugles? I actually don't know. It's spelled like Buggles, Buggles, but I don't know. Okay, so the next 80s question is, put these items in order from least to most expensive when they were released. Sony Walkman, Commodore 64, Nintendo Game Boy, Speak and Spell. Sony Walkman, and it's the TPS-L2 model. Commodore 64, or then Nintendo Game Boy, and Speak and Spell. So you're supposed to put them in order from the most expensive when they were released. I'm sorry, from the least to the most expensive. I don't know, that's really hard because it's like, oh, okay, so it's just saying from the least to the most expensive. Okay, the answer is Speak and Spell, which was $50, Nintendo Game Boy, which was $89.95, Sony Walkman was $200, Commodore 64 was $5.95. I don't know what Commodore 64 is. Do you? If you know, let me know. Okay, so I will do another 80s one. What grooming product sing the tune about short shorts that it dares to wear? Short shorts that it dares to wear. Wasn't it like who wears short shorts? The answer is Nair. I think it was like who wears short shorts? Nair wears short shorts. Except way more enthusiastic and animated than that. Okay, so that was 4 80s questions, so let's do some of the 90s questions. Let me put these back. And I'm trying to ask ones that I haven't asked in my previous 90s trivia
brassiere made its US debut in 1994 and became one of the most popular products among women? What strapless padded push-up brassiere made its US debut in 1994 and became one of the most popular products among women? I mean, does anyone say brassiere anymore? I was wondering that, like, because I saw a movie recently where this guy said brassiere, and I was like, who says that? And it wasn't like an old movie. Anyways, the answer is the Wonder Bra. The Wonder Bra. So my fridge decided to turn off. Yay. The Wonder Bra. 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 Next 90s question. Next 90s question. It's the number of seconds of a song that a hit clips cartridge would play. A hit clips cartridge would play. I don't know what a hit clips cartridge is. It's the number of seconds of a song that a hit clip cartridge would play. The answer is 60 seconds. 60 seconds. It's Bill Clinton's presidential number. It's Bill Clinton's presidential number. So what is his presidential number? Bill Clinton. The answer is 42. 42. It's a numbers game, so the answer is just a number. It's the number of maniacs Natalie Merchant sang with. I don't know. It's the number of maniacs Natalie Merchant sang with. The answer is 10,000 or 9,999 if you consider Natalie as one of them. What rapper reminded us that he always had his mind on his money and of course his money on his mind? Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. It's Snoop Dogg. 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 Okay, this is the last 90s question and then I'll go back to 80s. The number of degrees to Kevin Bacon. I don't know what that means. And the number of scoops of raisins in every box of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Because this one you're supposed to take the first number and divide it by the second number, but we'll just split it up into two questions. What is the number of degrees to Kevin Bacon? The number of degrees to Kevin... I don't even know what that means. The answer is 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. The next one is the number of scoops of raisins in every box of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. How many scoops? So if you divide 6 by 2, it's 3. I don't know why they want you doing math, but it's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to 80s. Oh my gosh, it's like another one like this. So you're gonna take the number of Olsons from Full House times the number of Lost Boys Corys. So how many Olsons are there in Full House? And this is an 80s question.
is blank.